Welcome back to Cheyenne's Good Fortune. So we have another pick a card reading. This pick a card reading is about your next partner's love language. Again, your next partner's love language, your next romantic partner. What is their love language? How would they show their love to you? Everyone shows their love to the person that they care about in a different way. So we're going to explore that in this reading. You have 4 piles to choose from. Pile 1, purple. Pile 2, red. Pile 3, blue. Pile 4, green. And keep in mind, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you enjoy this reading, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Okay, and let's start with pile 1. Okay, move the other piles. Alright, so for the people who picked pile 1, the purple, what is your next partner's love language? What is your next partner's love language? How will they show their affection and love to you? We all show it in different ways. Some people say they love you regularly. Some people love you but won't say it. They show it just by doing things for you. So everyone is different. Okay, I want to make sure. Span out a little bit. Okay, the first card we have 9 of Swords. So this means emotional pain, grief. You see this woman's crying in her hands, a lot of mental anguish, emotional pain. We have blessed, the fates, and inner goddess. It says awaken, the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Beautiful card. Okay, so how will your future partner, your next partner rather, show what will be their love language to you? So what I'm getting is that they will be emotional support for you. So when you're going through mental anguish and you're going through emotional issues, depression, grief, they will be a shoulder to cry on. Now, that does not mean they will always have the right things to say. That does not mean that they are super emotional. It just means that they do have compassion, and that their way of showing their love to you is being there for you during your time of weakness, being there for you when you're in a lot of emotional pain. They don't mind listening to you vent and cry, and it doesn't necessarily make them uncomfortable. They will even possibly hold you while you're crying and listen to your problems. Once again, they might not always know the right things to say, but they're at least willing. They will be willing to listen to you and lend whatever emotion they can, if that makes sense. Okay, so their way of showing love is basically being there for you emotionally. And that does not mean, once again, they're as emotional as you. Whether you're male or female, they might not feel, for example, if you had something bad happen to you and let's just say you were let go from your job and you're really upset, and you may even start crying because you're just so upset about it. They might not feel those exact emotions in that moment, but they will be willing to listen to you vent. If you have to cry about it, or you're just angry about it, and you're all in your head and you're worried about money or whatever it is, they will be open to listening to you and being a shoulder to cry on. They won't shy away from that, and that's their way of showing that they love you. Okay, bless. This card in the oracle deck means acceptance and that's the fates. This card actually means intimacy, dealing with relationships. So bless, this card means being intimate. So this person, and these two cards to me go hand in hand. They will show their love to you. Their love language and the way they express their love to the person they care about is to be intimate with them. So one of the ways they're intimate with the person they care about is by listening to them, talking to them. So they might talk to you regularly, so they want to, basically their love language is to build intimacy with you. So their way of building intimacy, I feel one big way is by being emotional support for you. And even if they don't talk a lot, They will be there to listen to you, and for them they will feel like, okay, this is what this person needs from me. This is how I show my love, by listening to them. They may talk a lot or they may not, but even if they're a person that's kind of quiet, their big thing is to build intimacy with you. And by doing that, well, they show that, and they try to build that through being emotional support for you. So one of their love language is to build intimacy through being there for you emotionally, whether that's talking with you when you're sad, or just listening, or being a shoulder to cry on. And now the Fates. Now this card means acceptance. Okay. This card deals with destiny and karma, and it also deals with accepting the situation as it is and accepting things you cannot change. So when it comes to relationships, this card is about accepting your partner as they are, understanding you can't change anyone. And so what I'm getting is that their love, the way they show love and their love language to you, is going to be to accept you as you are, which is actually a cool thing. They're not going to want to change you. And so, in relationships, you do run into people who want to change you. They get with you, then want to change who you are. This person is not going to want to change you. Their way of showing you love is by loving you as you are, accepting you, and being open-minded, and not trying to change you, not trying to tell you how to wear your hair, how to dress, just accepting you for who you are. And that's how they show their love. And that's a beautiful thing. Another way that they show their love and their love language is to encourage you to take care of yourself. So what that looks like, this card means dance, self-care, and appreciating. This is appreciating your feminine energy, whether you're male or female. This is about appreciating your feminine energy and tapping into it. So your next partner is going to encourage you to take care of yourself. So they might encourage you to go to the spa, to get your nails and feet done. Whether you're male or female, you can get a manicure and pedicure. If you're a guy, they might encourage you to go to the barber. If you're a woman, your partner might encourage you to go get your hairstyle at the hair salon. Just different things. They're going to encourage you to take care of yourself, to take time out. They're going to think it's important for you to focus on self-care. Some people are selfish in relationships, and a lot of times when they're selfish, they don't encourage you to take care of yourself. This person is going to love you for who you are, lend a shoulder to cry on, okay, and be intimate with you, try to build intimacy, and encourage you to take care of yourself. So one example I can use, I had a friend, she was dating a guy, and she was really upset about something that had happened, and he paid for her to go to a spa. He said, he knew she was upset. He listened to her while she cried and everything, but he felt he should do more. So what he did was he told her to go to the spa, and he paid for it, and he wanted her, I think there she got a massage and had her feet and hands done, meaning a manicure and pedicure, and I think she got a facial and the whole nine. He paid for it. He wanted her, he knew, he felt that would make her feel better, and that was his way of showing love to her. So that person's similar in that way. They will encourage you to do self-care. They may even pay for you to do certain things that, they might pay for you to get massages regularly, but they're going to want you to take care of yourself. That's very important. They're going to want you to love yourself and take care of yourself, and they're going to encourage you to do that. And so that's their way of showing that they love you. Okay, pile number one. So hope you enjoyed this reading. Sounds like a really cool person. If you enjoyed this reading, if you did, please subscribe to my channel and like the video, and I will see you next time. Okay, for people who picked pile number 2, the red, what will be your future partner's love language? How would they show love to you? Some people tell you they love you, some could love you to death but never tell you they love you. They show you by buying you things or being a shoulder to cry on. Everyone shows their love for the person they care about differently. Once again, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If this pile doesn't resonate, please pick another pile. Okay, so your next partner, they will show their way. Well, actually, let's go up the cards first. I want to get into it already. So we have all that glitters. You see how sparkly make you think of money, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. The world, this means happiness, goals achieved, money coming in, possible change of residence, job. I mean, just something coming to completion, just the world, just whatever you want, right? And flexible, being flexible in life. Okay. So how would your next partner show love to you? What would be their love language? So what I'm getting in all three of these cards, pretty much what I'm getting means the same thing. They're going to show their love by giving you material things. Look at this, all that glitters. Look how beautiful that card is and shiny. I think it makes me think of diamonds and gold and it's prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receive. They're going to want to be open to receiving. So they're going to want to give you things, material things, give you money to go shopping, buy you things. They feel that will make you happy. Okay, buying you things to put a smile on your face. The world, they're gonna want to give you the world. So it's almost like, what do you want? Whatever you want, I can give it to you. Now this does not mean this person will be rich and have unlimited income to spend. It just means what they do have, they won't mind spending on you. That's what this means. Once again, it does not mean this person's gonna be filthy rich and be able to take you, buy you a yacht and buy you a Lamborghini. This just means that whatever this person does have, they have worked hard for, they don't mind sharing it with you and giving you. That's just how they show their love for a person, by giving them things. Okay, and you have to, with your next partner, you have to be open to receiving, because some people are not open to receiving. They want to give. Their way of showing love is by giving, and they're going to want to give you abundance. Look at this. You see, she's pouring out all this gold, and then we have gold again. Okay, so they're going to want to give you material things. Jewelry, take money. When I just think of money. They're going to want to spend, basically they're going to want to spend money on you. They're going to want to give you the world, whatever you want, whatever. If they can afford it, they'll give it to you. It does not mean that they're an ATM machine. It just means that they have, okay, I'll give you an example. Have you ever had a situation where on your birthday, a person that you dated bought you something special, and then you opened the present and they had a big smile on their face? It's almost as if they felt good giving you this present and seeing your reaction. That's kind of, this person feels good giving to a person that they care about, and that's how they show their love. So they're gonna want to give to you, and they're going to want to spend money on you. They're going to want to give you the world. Okay, now flexible, they're going to be flexible with you, meaning they're not going to try to change you, and they're going to be flexible, basically be understanding and not be so rigid in the relationship. So their way of showing you love is going to be to kind of go with the flow with you, and maybe it's do things with you that maybe they haven't done before or wasn't open to at first. But with you, the way they're going to show their love with you is being flexible with you, not being so rigid, not always needing things to go their way. Okay, so for example, they may want to go to a particular restaurant that they go to always on Mondays, but after they met you, okay, you don't want to go to that restaurant. You want to try something else. You want to show them different things, and they will be open to that. They will be more adaptable with you, okay, because since they care about you, and the way that they show love is by being flexible with the person that they love. Not everything is not going to have to be their way all the time. They probably would love for it to be their way. They would prefer it, but because they're trying to show love to a person, they're going to be more open to doing new things. They're going to be more open-minded, and that's how they show their love, by being open-minded, by being flexible, by compromising. Okay, going with the flow more. So they'll be more open to doing things maybe they haven't done before, because they're being flexible. So their way of showing love is to be flexible with the person they care about. Okay, being flexible, not always having to have the last word, things not having to always go their way, being flexible in this situation, and spending money on you and giving you the world. So that's how they show their love to the person they care about. Okay, so that will be your next partner's love language. And if you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel and like the video, and see you next time. Okay, for people who picked pile number 3, which is the Blue, what would be your next partner's love language? How are they going to show their love to you? Okay. Okay. We have the Strength card. We have True Love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Oh, wow. Love that. Chaos and conflict. And no place like home. See how peaceful that home looks? Okay, so I know you guys are wondering why there's a chaos and a no place like home together. All right, so how will your next partner show you love? What's going to be your next partner's love language? So what I'm getting is that, let's jump right to this one, because these three, in my opinion, are going to go together. So this one just tells me they're going to show their love by being romantic. And you see she's holding flowers. I get they might even buy you flowers, okay? Or do something, give you a romantic gesture. So something that you would like. Some people like flowers. Other people might like certain candy. You know, everyone's different. Some people might like jewelry, but they're going to want to, some people might like a person run their bath water or whatever, or take a bath with them. But regardless, this person's love language is to be romantic. Okay. They're going to really show you romance. Okay. This is a beautiful card. So one way that they show their love is by being romantic. And it could be, the things they do could be things that they like to do for a person that they love, or it could be maybe they have asked you what are some things that you enjoy as far as romantically, they might do it that way. So either way, their way of showing a person that they love them is by being romantic. So these three cards. Okay. One major way that they show their love to a person that they care about, their love language, is basically being strong. Okay. So this means when there is chaos and conflict in your life, particularly when there's chaos and conflict in the household. See how peaceful this house looks? They are going to like to step in and be the person you lean on to get through any problems in the household. So for example, maybe you or them, either one of you or both of you have children, and you all end up moving in together, and let's just say there's a lot of things going, a lot of chaos and conflict. They're going to want to be the strong one in the situation and to bring peace in the household to where you won't have to stress out about anything. They might be the kind of person that likes to fix things around the house, whether they're male or female. You know, they're going to want to fix things around the house. It could display itself in many ways, but that's just one example. But they are going to want to be your strength when you feel you are weak. They're going to want to keep the household together. I get that this person likes to come home to a peaceful household. I get the vibe they don't want to come home to a lot of chaos and conflict. They want to walk into a house and have it to be peaceful. They want their home life to be in order. They don't want their home life to be in disarray. So maybe before you had to deal with everything on your own and you felt that way, maybe you may have felt that you had to be, maybe you have felt that you always have to be the strong one all the time in a situation, and that you can't be weak. With this person, their love language is to be strong. So when they love someone, they want to step in and be strength for them, so that this person can, and I don't really like the word weak, but so this person can be vulnerable. Let's just say that they're going to want to they're going to allow you to be vulnerable, because sometimes we don't get allowed to be vulnerable because we can't. Right? So for them, showing their love is to be strong for you, and they're going to show their strength by keeping the household peaceful, by keeping things in order in the house. So when there's chaos and conflict in your life pertaining to your household situation, they're going to step in. It could be maybe the finances are messed up, and they're going to step in and make sure certain bills get paid that you're having issues with. It could be anything, but they're going to want to keep the home life is very important to them, and they treasure and value being the strong one in a situation. And maybe not necessarily the leader, just being strong, someone that you can lean on when times get tough, and they want you to lean on them so that you can be vulnerable, and especially lean on them when you're going through chaos and conflict and it's affecting the household. They do not want any disarray and drama in the household, and they want to be the strong one to step in and keep things in order. And so for them, keeping things in order, being the one you can lean on, being the stable, sturdy person, and keeping the house in order, and making sure the house is peaceful, and stepping in when there is chaos and conflict, even if there's arguments and disagreements in the household, stepping in and keeping everything calm, being the mediator, being the strong one. They enjoy being in that role, and that's how they show their love, by keeping things in order, keeping the household peaceful, stepping in when there's chaos and conflict so you don't have to, and being romantic. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 3. Hopefully you enjoyed learning your next partner's love language. If you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel and like the video, and see you next time. Okay, people pick pile number 4, which is the green. Pile number 4. What would be your next partner's love language? What is going to be your next partner's love language? How will they show their love to you? Everyone shows their love in a different way. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If this reading does not resonate with you, please pick another pile. Okay, we have... I really cannot pronounce this word. Sorcerer? Let me just read what it means. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So this is about manifesting things, the mental. Milk and honey, kind of self-explanatory. Fork in the road. I see decisions need to be made. And King of Wands. So, all right. So, how will your next partner show you love? What is going to be their love language? So what I'm getting is that, bam, King of Wands. King of Wands. This person is going to want to be the King of Wands in your life. So the King of Wands represents a person who's in leadership. They're going to want to be the leader in a relationship. And the way that they show their love is by leading. I know that might sound weird to people, but the way they show their love language is to lead. They feel if they're leading the person that they love and down the right path, or guiding them, they might look at it as if they're guiding someone. That makes them feel good, and that's how they show their love. Okay, so the King of Wands deals with being in leadership, a person that likes to take action. So this card means taking action, being a leader. It could be taking action and starting a business, creative projects, but this is a leader card, a person who take actions, like to take the lead on whatever they're involved in. This person is going to want to lead and guide you, and their way of showing love to you is by leading and guiding you, especially in areas where maybe you're confused about. Let's just say you want to start a business and you're confused. They might be the type of person to go out and find out more information about it and come back and try to lead you, or definitely they're going to want to tell you about and give you knowledge about things they already know. And I get the feeling things they don't know, they will go find out just to help you. So that's their way of showing love, by helping you and trying to lead you down the right path. And I'm getting that because we have fork in the road. So this is the decision card. This card is the dead end card, meaning you've came to a dead end. You need to make a decision. You need to know you're going to either go left or right. Okay, and this person is going to want to help you make your decision. This person is going to really want to lead you to make decisions. That's how they show their love, by helping lead you to make good decisions. That makes them feel good, and when they care about someone, that's what they like to do. They like to lead the person and to help them make decisions. Same with this card. This card is about manifesting your intentions into reality. So creating your reality, making a decision. This pretty much means the same as this one. This is more so about manifesting and trying to create the life you want for yourself. And so this person is going to want to help you create the life that you want for yourself. Okay, keep that in mind. For yourself, it's your life, but they're going to want to lead you to make the right decisions for yourself. So let's just say you tell this person, I want to start a business. And they might say, oh, you do? And what field? And then if they know about that industry, they will give you information about it, or they may go out and find out, or find someone who can teach you more about it, but they're going to want to be the person you go to. They're going to want to lead you and guide you. They could be older than you, they could not, or they could be younger than you or the same age and just know something about a certain area that maybe you need knowledge in. Whatever the case is, the way that they show love is by leading the person they're with, the person that they love. This person likes to lead the people that they love down what they consider a good path. Lead them, give advice, help them make decisions to make their life better. That's how they show love. And with the milk and honey, when I look at this card, I just get all warm and fuzzy and gooey inside. This card has a lot of meanings, but it's a good card, obviously, milk and honey. And basically, this card, when it comes to romance, deals with passion. And just what I'm getting is that this person is going to want to be passionate in the bedroom. One way that they would show love is by putting effort into the bedroom, because just because someone wants to be intimate with you, it doesn't mean that they are into it. Doesn't mean they want to make you happy as well. Let's just say that this person is going to want to satisfy you in that way and make it a very awesome experience for you. They want to make it a good experience. That's one way that they show their love, is by putting effort into intimacy in the bedroom, so that it puts a smile on your face. So that's just what I'm getting. They're going to want to lead in the bedroom and outside the bedroom. Okay, that's their love language, is to lead you in all aspects of your life. They could be, I don't know if they're necessarily controlling. You could look at it that way, but they're just going to want to help you make decisions. They're going to help you bring your intentions and your dreams into reality. They're going to want to help you bring your dreams and, like I said, your goals into reality. They're going to want to help you make decisions when you have a hard decision to make. They're going to want to help you with that. They're going to want to guide you. They like to be the leader, and they like to show the person that they love a better way to do things. And they're going to want to lead in the bedroom and put a smile on your face. So that is their love language. Sounds fun. Okay, pile number 4. Hopefully you enjoyed the read. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and I will see you next time.